Hey everyone, my name is Corey, and today we are going to be talking about the Druid class in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. And I'll put a link to this webpage in the description, and let's jump right in. Alright, available races: the Archai, Darkmere, Elf, Halfling, Human, Ogre. So definitely a lot more than the past couple that we've been talking about. 6 of the available races. So 6 out of 9 can be druids, which is awesome. Druids are usually in most games. Druids are one of my favorite classes. So let's read about what Pantheon's druid has to offer us. Amidst the fragmented realms, the wild-eyed druid embraces the diverse natural world, peering into its mysteries. Druids are revered as visionaries who can see into the heart of Terminus. The wild-eyed druid has answered a dangerous call to embrace the natural world of Terminus and peer into its mysteries. With the manifold fragments of other worlds and realms now on Terminus, the landscape is highly diverse and treacherous. For this reason, druids are often revered as visionaries who can see beyond the fragmented terrain and into the heart of Terminus itself. At its core, the druid is a light-armored mystic who is able to draw out aspects of the natural world and imbue them into other living things or project them into their surroundings. But there is a fine line they must walk as they gaze ever deeper into the secrets of Terminus. The druids who learn to master these revelations are rumored to have incredibly restorative abilities. I like the sound of that. While wielding the power to command the weather itself. Surely there is rarely a display as awe-filled as this kind of fury when kindled. Yeah, that's cool. And maybe if they get a little fox pet, that would be cool. I just hope that in-game you'll be able to get pets that can like sit on your shoulder like this. Like that'd be so cool, just to have like your little pet just sitting there. Group role healer, love that. I am definitely a healer. Combat resource, mana. Available armor, cloth, and light leather. Available weapons, club, mace, stave, quarterstaff, and longstaff. Alright. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's look at what their abilities are. Some of them. This is not a complete ability list. And just like everything else, probably subject to change. They are still in development, currently in the pre-alpha stage. But let's look into here. Featured abilities. We got the harness trait. As a living conduit of the natural world, you are able to harness the traits of natural things through tactile contact. So actually like touching it seems. Once harnessed, you may imbue these traits into yourself and others. As you become more experienced, you will be able to harness more powerful traits from a wider variety of things. Each druid can only have one kind of trait active on a target at a time. As a living you are able to harness the traits. Does that mean like the monsters? Because monsters will have traits. Like in the in one of the combat videos, they were showing like an imp. Fire imp has this trait that when it takes fire damage or is hit with fire, it gets empowered. So is that kind of like I can like harness those traits off of monsters and like give them to other people as like a buff? Like that would be sick. That'd be awesome. And then you could be like, okay, guys, we need to go like, let's go into this dungeon over here because there's some monsters with specific traits that will like help us with like the raid we're gonna go do or something. So you can kind of, I don't know. That seems really cool if that's how it works. Imbue trait, Swift Gill's Fin. Oh, unless it's just the traits are just spells. Imbue the aquatic nature of the Swiftgill into an ally, increasing their swimming speed and allowing them to breathe underwater. Super useful. The developers have talked about quite extensive underwater exploration and capabilities. So having increased swimming speed and underwater breathing, perfect. Alright, Creeper's Grip. Grip an enemy with enchanted creeper vines, healing anyone who damages that enemy. Oh, wow. So this is like a heal. Gripping it. So, like, yeah, the tank pulls, you throw up some you throw Creeper's Grip up on it, and then the tank will get healed, or anyone who's damaging it will get healed from attacking it. That is sweet. Alright, Herode's Flame. Ask Herode to heal an ally with a surge of verdant fire. Herode's Flame. I'm not sure who Herode is. Unless is that the fox? Do you actually get this like little fox pet thing? And you can like tell him to do stuff? Ask Herode to heal an ally with a surge of verdant fire. That'd be cool. Verdant Fire Lance. Hurl a spear of pure verdant fire at an enemy, dealing nature damage. If Herode's gaze is active on the enemy, this ability will silence them for a short time. Hurl verdant fire, dealing nature damage if Herode's gaze is active. Will you be able to set which enemy you want his gaze to be on? Most likely. Firefly. Ask a firefly to travel with you for a while, serving as a light source. Very useful in caves, probably. Underground areas, dungeons, deep, dark places. Definitely helpful to have light sources. Wild-Eyed Wanderer, a passive. Oh. Excuse me. Let's see. Wild-Eyed Wanderer passive. Your covenant with the natural world has cultivated a unique sense of trust from the animals of Terminus, making most of them unlikely to attack you unless provoked. Nice. I wonder if this has to be on your bar, if it's like one of those, like if this goes on like your passive bar, and then you just become more friendly, or animals, yeah, more friendly to animals. Imbue trait, Speed of the Black Wolf. Imbue the Black Wolf's speed and agility into an ally, increasing their movement speed. Yes. This is like Spirit of the Wolf. Alright, Speed of the Black Wolf. Just a movement speed buff. Yeah. Hopefully this is just stuff that you'll be able to throw up on people. Because one of the cool things about MMOs is that kind of like in-town experience, like of just people, like you'd run through like congregations of people and they buff you with stuff that you don't have, and it's just a really cool experience to just be running around, and then suddenly someone buffs you with increased movement speed, and then you're sprinting around everywhere. It's just like, whoa, cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Verdant Fire Seed. Impart a mystical seed to an ally, absorbing incoming damage up to a certain limit. When this amount is reached, the seed will bloom and heal your ally for the amount of damage it absorbed. Afterwards, a portion of the effect of healing the ally received will be refunded to you as mana. You may apply a Verdant Fire Seed to as many targets as you wish, but only one seed may be active on a target at a time. So only one seed can be active, meaning one seed that is blooming. So you can throw this up on everybody, but then when one blooms, all the other ones, this one has to finish its effect before another one can bloom. Is that? Hopefully I'm reading that right. That's what it seems like to me. Nature Shroud. Gather nature energy around yourself, forming it into a mystical cloak. This cloak makes you invisible to living, non-magical targets. Can be used indoors, so you can like sneak around and like go invisible. Oh, okay. Herode's Chrysalis. Ask Herode to protect an ally from death. when this ally takes damage that would kill them, Hero Day prevents their death and seals them in a protective chrysalis. While inside of the chrysalis, the ally cannot be damaged and will emerge with a portion of their health and mana restored. That is so clutch. Someone's about to die. Your tank's about to die. Just throw that up on them. It seals them in a protective. They can't be damaged. Yeah, nice. Vine-woven bridge. Form a bridge of interlocking vines, allowing yourself and others to cross a gap that is too wide to jump across. Oh, sweet. So the developers have talked a lot about, they have this, one of their goals is they want to make exploration, a huge thing. And with a climbing system and the perception system and a ton of things that go into making this game feel like a world, having stuff like this, Vine-woven bridges, will allow you to take that even further, and then just having these class-specific abilities that can increase your different, that introduce different modes of traveling or different ways of traveling throughout the world is just that extra, extra layer onto the top of all of that. So yeah, nice, awesome. Wandering stones. Explorers have noted the presence of ancient iridescent stones hidden amid the groves and wilds of Terminus. These stones have come to be known as wandering stones and are seething with druidic magic. Because of this, it is rumored that druids are able to attune to these wandering stones and travel between them. Perhaps there is even more to these stones than most realize. Nice. So they're like, you can just go and attune and just get these like little waypoints throughout the world, which goes into that exploration. Like you could you explore and you start finding, more wandering stone locations, and then suddenly you have more travel points to go to. That's awesome. And then they give a little nugget of perhaps there's even more to these stones than most realize. Cool. So maybe as you get higher level, and you upgrade this, you'll be able to bring your friends with you. That would be cool. Group teleport. But I guess that'd be interesting. And it would, there's probably going to be like a long cooldown so that people aren't just like just zooming around the map. Negating the need to, walk around and travel and explore. But yeah, cool. Druid. I think Druid will be my main that I will start out with. Group role healer, totally me. And Druid, just that flavor is, I like it. So yeah. Druid is definitely probably what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, that's the Druid. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, you guys. And yeah, bye.